Okay guys, so I know it's been a while, but this is kind of where I'm at right now. I've been working 2 jobs, so I have had no time to make videos and such. I've been working on it, but when I'm working on it, that's all I'm doing. I wasn't making videos. So, here's where I'm at. I'm going to do a quick fly around, kind of slowly, I suppose, just to show you where I'm at with styling. No details yet, but that is a quick fly around. Okay, so what I did, it's actually I moved all my stuff up to the actual upper garage because my parents actually moved, but here's where I'm at. So, quick things. Tell me what you think of my exhaust. This is what I did, right? So it's going to be straight header down to, this is actually, well, I don't know, you can kind of see it when I do that. But this is actually a reducer going from the size of my header to actually I think a 2.5, 1.5 to 2.5 I think. And then this is actually just an exhaust tip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld them up. Right now I have them taped. I'm going to weld them up, and then I have patch black exhaust wrap. So I'm going to do that until black exhaust wrap all the way till probably here. After I weld it, I'll strap it off here with some cable ties and see what that looks like. It also should help a little bit with, actually I don't know, but I'm guessing it's going to help a little bit with muffling it because it's going to be straight pipe. If that doesn't work, I'll actually just use this part, put some baffling in it, and make my own muffler, but that's kind of my last resort. What I did, I kind of just put everything on it for right now, is put my cars back on, I rebuilt the controls here. Actually, I don't have this in all the way, but what I did is this button actually wasn't the best, so I went and got a little another button, drilled it out, and that will be set right in there. Well, I can't get it with that hand, sorry. It'll set right in here, just like that. So the other side, same thing. I just basically repainted them, buffed them down, repainted them, and then I got new levers. I originally got these, which worked well, and what I was going to do is I got the ones with the mirror holes, so they went on like this, right? And what I was going to do is put that button right here, this starter button right here, and the other side would be like the horn, or this side would be the horn, vice versa. But having to do all the switches and stuff, I would have to have another one for the signals, because I am running signals, and all sorts of stuff. So I just went back to the original, put some new levers on it, and it looks pretty sweet, I think. Very clean. Same thing with this side, clean new levers. Instead of straight levers, they kind of bend in. And the cool part is, when I go, actually you can see on the clutch side, when I actually squeeze it in, it like barely doesn't hit on both sides. So it's perfect with the mirrors. I was kind of afraid that this portion would hit right here whenever I did it, but not even close. Probably an 1/8 inch. Oh, this is cool. I got my Fort Gators on. I kind of did something different because when I had them on originally, they were like all squished down like this, and it just looked stupid, or not like I wanted it to. It was like, and that was all the way out. So what I did, I'll fix that one later. What I did is I cut this portion that was the bottom off, dropped them over and pulled it up there. I think it looks pretty sweet. It's kind of a little bit different, but then I painted in here because it kind of looks bad. I mean, it just looks silver, and it kind of looks nice going black, silver, and then I painted these too. And all this paint is actually high temp. It's high temp engine enamel, so it's really resilient to scratches and such, just like I did the engine here. Same color, and then new cables, stuff like that. This, I actually had to make this these little spacers here. I don't know if you can see them. They're black as well, the same high temp color, because these the tubes that were in the actual units for the signals, were too short. So I had to take some tube I found at Ace Hardware. It's for lamps. It's threaded. It's all thread with a hole through it, basically, for lamps to run wire through. I extended these. I pulled those, unscrewed those out, extended these to make them be able to do this. But also, so when I had it like this, these were actually angled in like that. Same thing with this. So this portion didn't get tight. You can kind of see the angle there. But I used some rubber grommets to keep it where it's not moving unless I really want it to. I can loosen it up a little bit. Quick, I know it's getting long, but quickly, these are probably the thing I think are the coolest. I got some mini tack and a mini gauge speedometer. Well, the cool thing is that first I only got the tack because I only had the money for it. It was like $50 off of Dime City Cycles, and then they kind of, I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of screwy on shipping with what I was doing, and they kind of shipped me everything really late. It took 3 weeks to get just 2 jets in that they didn't have, so they gave me this for half price. So this I got for $25, which is sweet, but they also sent me the too short of a cable, so I'm sending that back to get a longer speedometer cable. Again, I know it's getting really long. These are not the shocks I'm going to use. As you can see, there is like hardly any space there for clearance, which I knew that was going to happen. Not a mistake. I actually planned that. I planned on not using these shocks. I'm actually going to get longer ones, which I'll show now. And those shocks you just saw are pretty sweet because they have the remote reservoir, and they're going to be it's a 15-inch long shock versus this guy, I can't remember, I think it's a 12, something like that. I know it's going to change my steering, blah, 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 I know that, but for my clearance, I'm going to have to do it, which is fine. And there's going to be plenty of clearance over here, which is where I cut out for the chain. Everything turned out really sweet down here, very clean. Oh yeah, I mounted the key ignition key right here instead of up here on the frame. So when I have it, I can just pop it in here. There's nothing going to be here, obviously, because the battery and all that's back here. Oh yeah, also one more thing. I figured out the pin setting system. It's kind of hard to see, but they're spring-loaded. So these go in and out. If I have it, I'll try to do it real quick. I can't really do it without 2 hands, but anyway, you can see these. They pull out and go in, and they lock into place. I don't know if you can see it or not, but see how it, basically just like that. They go in. That's how they lock. So there's my pins, and this one locks into place too. Sorry. So yeah, that's how I got those for now. It works well. And for now, that's all, because it's really long video, I know. But I will update on wiring after this, because right now I'm kind of in the process of doing it and figuring stuff out. I have wiring guide right there, or wiring diagram right there that I got, and kind of got all new setup up here, so it's kind of really nice and clean. New stuff over here real quick. Thought this was cool. Blue, clear blue fuel line, clear blue air goes to the carbs to drain for the overflow. Got some grips. These guys pretty sweet. Quick question: do I have to use grip glue, or can I just use wire for safety wire? If anybody knows, that'd be awesome, because I don't have any grip glue, and I can order it, but I just was wanting to save money. Fuel filters, just cause new petcock. I actually had that. Pods, do the time patch, cause everybody should have one. And yep, that's it. Let me know what you think or any ideas on the exhaust wrap, if it's going to help muffle it, if you know or not. And that's it. Thanks. Hey guys, I have one more quick question. My carbs, I seem to have misplaced this little, let me set it here. Sorry. This little guy right here that the actual cable attaches to. I don't have a picture of it. I'm hoping I can find one. But there's there's a little bracket that this screw unscrews, the bracket attaches to it, and then the cable comes in here and then goes down to here. And that little L-shaped bracket, I can't seem to find mine. I'm going to see if anybody knows where I can get them, or if anybody has them, or something like that. Kind of just misplaced. I'm still looking for them, but if you do, let me know. Thanks. I thought this was pretty cool. So I found this shirt at Target, and it's pretty cool. It's got a little cafe racer on it. Anyway, thought it was pretty cool. It was only like $5 too, for a little cafe racer. I was like, sweet.